What another interesting week in the DeFi. I had a lot going on this week. I'm going to share with you a lot of those things. I did get into a new project I'm going to talk about at the very end. It is the beginning stages of this project, so I don't know if that's considered alpha or not, but you will find out when I talk about it at the end here. It's already had a great start, so I'm going to talk about that. But let's get going on all the other projects I'm in. Here we go. So the first one we're going to talk about is Eazybot. So Eazybot is a bot trading protocol, but it's not. It is a software that uses your own exchange. So if you're Binance, it only has a couple connections with a couple different exchanges. I use Binance US. Through an API, it sends a buy and sell signal to Binance to buy and sell. So it doesn't leave your exchange. You don't have to worry about funds getting locked up forever. They do charge a fee for that. There's an upfront fee and there is an ongoing fee if they make money, or if you make money, they make money. It's been working pretty well. Over the last month and a half, it's been pretty slow with this market. So I'll just share with you. Let's find my handy dandy spreadsheet. So here we go. Eazybot. As you can see, money's changed a little bit on what I've had in the trades. But this week was a little more active. I had a 0.26% return. If I annualize that, it's like 13% a year. So we're not talking about crazy numbers with Eazybot. This for a couple of weeks now. It's just because the market's been kind of sideways. It needs that volatility, within a little bit bigger of a range in order to make money, because that's the way I have it set. It's very conservative. It is a DCA martingale type bot. It's a hybrid of a DCA martingale. So I'm sprung loaded. So when the market goes back up, I'll make money. Otherwise, I'm stuck in trades. Now, these haven't been sold at a loss. I can sell them at a loss and put that money elsewhere if I wanted to, but I'm not doing that. I'm letting it ride. I believe in the long term of crypto. So I believe this one day, we're going to be back sitting up here at 1 or 2% a week, hopefully. Right now, we're at 0.26% this week. So nothing crazy, but it's way better than sitting in a checking or savings account right now. That's just my thoughts on this. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just showing you what I do. If you do something, don't do it because I do it. I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're on your own. You're a big boy and a big girl. You can figure it out. But this is what I've been doing. So next up, we have green figures. Oh man, this was a bit of I don't want to say sketchy week in green figures, but I did get returns this week. We'll go over that before I go over the other nonsense. So green figures, I have $411 staked. This week, my green figures reward was about $9.08. That's about a 2.211% return. As you can tell, I've been averaging, let's look at these numbers. I've been averaging about, what does that say? 3.63% a week in green figures. I'm very happy with that. You go on the Discord, there's a lot of people that want bigger returns, but this is the big news with green figures, is that it looks like they changed to lock money up from 30 to 60 days from 8 days originally. It was like 8 days that your money was locked up when you wanted to withdraw. Now it's 30 days if you get out at the end of the month. If you get out at the beginning of the month, it's 60 days because they refund you the end of the following month. Well, that caused a lot of problems for people. People wanted to pull out. That was that last week. And then last Friday, they had a mysterious, huge return of like 36%. I even talked about it on a previous episode this week from my show here. I was super excited. Well, the following day, I should have waited a day for that one, because the following day, they lost a significant amount, and then they lost more. The bots were making bigger trades than they had in the past, bigger lots, bigger drawdowns. So the bot looks like it changed a bunch, because we loved these 3 to 4% returns weekly. That was ideal. That's something that's sustainable. It's incredible. You're talking 100-200% return a year, but that was never guaranteed. Nothing is ever guaranteed in the DeFi. The only guarantee is that eventually all these projects break down and die. Well, this one was going really well. Now there's a lot of turmoil in the Discord. I hope it just continues like it has been, but it looks like George the Stamp, one of the founders of this project, is no longer. That's not a good sign. So I hope I can get some warm and fuzzies this week, because my money's locked up. Nothing I can do. I'm still getting returns. That's good. That hasn't stopped yet. So let's see what happens. I had high hopes for this project. Out of the high risk projects I'm in, I put this at a medium risk, as you'll recall, and that's a medium of the high risk. So again, still a very high risk, and we hope good things happen. But it sounds like there's some turmoil at the developer level, the founder, owner, developer level. That's what it appears. We'll find out next week, or find out in time Monday. We'll find out. So next up is Quopi. Let me find that one. Here we go. Quopi. Next one up. So another video I did this week. I was busy this week. Had a little bit of time to do some videos. But Quopi, my funds, my 30-day cycle had ended, or 30 trades had ended. So Friday, I had to make the decision. Well, I had to make the decision whether I wanted to re-up, restake, or withdraw. And I had the ability. What they did is they dumped my Bitcoin back into my Bitcoin wallet here, and I had the ability to refund it, or take it out, or restake it. And I did a hybrid. I left about $200 in, and I took my money out. So Quopi is a performer. I'm now pretty certain, I don't believe that they're actually doing trades. I mentioned to someone, it's like playing the Wheel of Fortune, slot machine in Vegas. You're not playing Wheel of Fortune. It's a slot machine. And so I've heard another YouTuber make this reference, and I've kind of grabbed onto it because this is a bit of a gamble. You don't know how long this thing is going to last. Now, if they are making trades, I'd love to see the actual trades from the brokerage that they're doing this through. But all you see is the returns. Now, they're very good at showing you the trades, and if you look at these 1.83 and they told you the stocks they traded and which ones they won and lost on, the buy price, the sell price, and all these things, I could fabricate this after the fact too. But you don't see live trades. You don't see any actual trades going on. You see the results. So is it real? I don't know. But what I do know is that it's performing very well. For 30 trades, I got my money out. I made a 60% return, and I put some of the rewards back into here. I think I have, let's go see here, my stakes. I think I put $200 back in. Here you go. That's what I currently staked. And as you can see, this one successfully gave out 60%, 30 trades. I took that money out. I did it live on camera. So, and they gave me my money. So it is still going. How long will it go for? I have no idea. None. But let's look. Green figures, 2.21% last week. Quopi. And I didn't get my rewards on Friday because I pulled out Friday morning because the stake was over. So I didn't get any rewards on Friday. So that's without Friday. So 7.9%. Still very good. I've averaged, that was the first week I put in, I've averaged, even considering, about 10%, 9.9% a week. So I left the 200 in. I might restake some of that or compound it. I haven't done any compounding of this one, but I might compound some of those funds because it is house money at this point. So Quopi, still going strong. Don't know how long it will last, but it is working right now. Now, last one, second to last one, is the money tree. So the money tree, last week it gave a 30% return. This week it was about a 2.61% return. I did not win the lottery. I did not get enough of you to sign up. And I'm not really pushing it hard. I'm kind of curious to what you're doing. I'm not going to push this one at all. I don't know how long this one will last. The rewards have deteriorated quickly. I don't think a lot of new money went in. This was probably set up for YouTubers or people to work together. Well, it is. They've said it's a community to work together to kind of figure out how to, make a circle of, it's not a tree. It's more of like a circle of trees to figure out how to get 3 people under you so you can max out your rewards and get out of the project. And the last one who does that doesn't get their money, so to speak. So I'm not real bullish on this one. It's been kind of fun. Like I said, I put $100 in to kind of play the game, not knowing if I was going to win or not the game, but just to see how the game is played. I like looking in the Discord for people trying to figure out how to use like 4 wallets, then 2 here to figure out how to put it together. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's a game. So this game is still playing. It was a 2.61% return this week. I can't complain about that in the big scheme of things. I'm not looking for 100% return weekly. That's just, irresponsible, quite frankly. And so this is what I'm doing. You don't have to do it. Please don't do it. But watch me lose money or make money at the end of the day. So last one, and this one is exciting to me because it's new, a newer project. And this one's called Rev Token. Okay, Rev Token. Now, this one, it says we're bringing it back to DeFi. How did I hear about this one? Discord. Sorry. I was in a Schiller's, Discord. And it was kind of neat. I just thought it was kind of neat. And so I'm looking about this, and I'm going to do a full review on this week. This is what I'm going to be doing this week. So the full review I will do. Now, that being said, I've read the white paper. I've even talked to a lot of the people in the community, a couple of the founders. And when talking to founders, I'm always a little bit suspect or skeptical. But they seemed like pretty genuine people from what I can tell through conversing on the Discord. But it is the thing that's kind of attracted me to this is that the money goes in, the contract is immutable, or what's the word? You can't change the contract. And so if that's the case, the contract runs everything. You trust the contract. There's no backdoors. It's been audited. I think they're trying to come up with a new way to KYC because they pointed out KYCs aren't really that great because we've seen people KYC'd and doxed that still rug and do nonsense. So they're looking at a different way to do this, and which I thought was very interesting. They're also, doing real world investments to give returns. And here's the cool thing. The rewards aren't in Rev Token. You buy Rev Token, but the rewards are going to be in Matic airdrop to your wallet, so you don't even have to stake it. So you can buy and sell. There is a buy and sell tax, but all these things we're going to review this week in the review of Rev Token. I've asked some of the founders to be on the show, but I have to go through some things I haven't done yet. I told them I'd do it, didn't do it. So hopefully I get that done, and maybe they'll say yes to coming on the show to talk about their token. I'm not involved in this other than I put some money in, and not a lot. So I thought it was a cool project. I'm going to put a link down below if you want to get in. There are no referral fees, so I have no real reason to tell you about this other than I think it's cool. So let me show you another cool thing about this token is this is what the chart looks like. So I bought in somewhere around here, and it keeps going up. Now, I know it can't go up forever. I'm not a moon boy. I want it to go up in a sustainable way. This isn't a meme coin, hopefully. It is what it is. Market cap's about 353,000. It's gone up 25% in the last 24 hours. Past performance is not indicative of future results. But when you see it keep going up after you've bought in, that's cool. I don't plan on selling. I might do some profit taking later, and you'll know that because of this. I will show you. Okay, every week I'm going to show you right now. Let me pull this down a little bit. Right now, Rev Token, I've bought 5,894 Rev Token. It's about $286. As you can tell, I like to put little bits of money. That's what I'm comfortable doing because I don't like to lose big bits of money anymore. I'm tired of it. So my projects are going to, each project might get 1 to 5% of my risk capital depending on where I'm at. Now, as you can see, 7 cents in Matic rewards. Not a big reward, but that's from I got in on, I think, Friday, and it's Sunday. So that's not huge. It's 0.024%. So that's my Matic rewards. The coin is at almost 5 cents, and I bought it in about 2.7, 2.8-ish. But I bought it at a couple different various points. And so Rev Token, I think it looks cool so far, but I know very little. I'm going to share more with you this week after doing even more research than I've already done. I'm going to put that in the review video for you to watch, and hopefully you'll watch it because it'll be awesome. All right, now let's wrap up. All right, so this week, 57 measly dollars in returns. Not the best week I've had. Certainly not the worst, not the best with these ones. Remember, my goal is to take the money, my risk capital, and grow it. And, after doing this for, showing you this way since July 1, I don't know how much growth I've had, but my annualized return, if I look at this right here, my weekly return is about, let's see, what is my average weekly return? Is about $67 a week. My weighted return average, I'm averaging averages here, which is not my favorite thing to do, but it's about 1.86% return a week. The goal is to increase that, but not too much more. I mean, that's not a bad return if you really think about it over the big scheme of things. If I grab my calculator, 1.86%, 1.86 times 52 weeks is about a 96% return on your money. That is almost doubling your money. That's way better than you do in stock market or in your checking account, assuming you don't lose your money. And this is where this space gets a little tough because money gets lost a lot in this space. This is not a safe space. Please do your own research. Make sure you know what you're getting yourself into when you gamble your money in the crypto. And don't do what I do. I'm just showing you what I do. This is not financial advice and all those things. I do have links to all of these things down below if you want to check them out. Get into them if you want. If you don't, no worries. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.